Tris Dixon here for Boxing News with promoter Frank Warren. Frank, massive landmark announcements today, left, right and centre.
Yeah, I mean it's good stuff for the boxing fans, which is the most important thing. It's great for British boxing that us guys are all working together to deliver the fights that the fans want to see.
I remember the conversations we had a year ago, 18 months ago and 2 years ago about the channel, and through all the way through you said how hard it's been and how you've been tested like you've never been tested before. I mean, how rewarding is it to see things like this come together?
Well, it's great. I mean, it's been a tough journey, and it's a journey that we've not finished yet. There are a lot of things going to happen again in the next couple of months. We've got some great deals that we're working on, some great things that we're working on for BoxNation, the channel, and again, I keep emphasising the fact that would be great for the fans. I mean, I think we've done a brilliant job, bringing the best from around the world, some great British fights, and building a channel in probably the most difficult economic climate that I certainly can remember in my time in business.
With the domestic pieces fitting together now, with the addition of Khan Promotions, Hatton Promotions, Frank Maloney and Barry McGuigan, and the overseas stuff that you've done, what do you feel you need to do to take it to the next level?
I think just keep delivering the big fights, making the big fights happen, and that's what we do, As I've said from day one, I have no problems with any boxers I'm involved with if the deal's right fighting on Sky TV, and in fact that's happened. And we've had guys in was it that prize fighter thing? We've got Paul Smith fighting in a Dodson this week. So lots of different things we've been ensuring and making happen. That's what we're about. Whereas I know that on the other side they've said that their fighters won't fight on any other channel except Sky, which I don't see as right for the fans. But this is what we're about. I walked away from Sky a couple of years ago. These guys, a couple of them hung in there and they just got dumped, which was I don't think was right for the game. But that's where it wound up. And now out of bad has come good. That we're in a situation now where we're all rivals. I mean, I look at these guys as rivals. We talk and whatever, but they're still rivals. We'll all be looking to sign up who's the next big thing. But the benefit of that will be BoxNation, that you'll see these fights happen, and you'll see us as promoters making fights happen.
These guys, the guys at the table, in the past, I'm sure you won't mind me saying you've had some bust-ups with those guys over the years. I mean, what is it that's brought you all together now?
Well, it's a question of bust-ups, relationships. You want to talk about Ricky. Ricky and I never personally had an argument. Our stuff, I only have dealt with his father, and that was what the problem was for me with Ricky, and that's where we went to. I mean, I've done a fabulous job for Ricky. I think he had the biggest night of his career with me. Where is he now? He's involved with some good fighters. He's worked very hard. He's kept himself afloat over the last year, having had no TV deal. From my point of view, I've got to put those things aside and think about what's good for the. As far as I'm concerned, it's good for the sport. And if it's good for the sport, it's going to be good for the channel. Yeah. Frank Maloney and I have worked on and off with each other for many years. We're not married to each other. That's how it is. And as regarding Barry. Barry is involved with some good fighters, including Carl Frampton, and the channel was very interested in Carl Frampton.
How's your own personal workload split between the channel and the promotion? Obviously, there's some crossover, but is there a percentage really split in a week?
It's a bit of everything. I'm not involved in any shape or form in the broadcasting side of the channel. That's dealt with by the professionals who know what they're doing. I don't profess to be a TV executive who knows the ins and outs of television. I'm like everybody. I think I'm a quick learner and I like to learn things. I'll never profess to know it all. Never ever done that. Never been guilty of that. Hopefully you learn something every day. That's what life's all about. But boxing, I'm not bad at what I do. I'm been pretty successful over the years. I've been involved in the majority of what's been good about British boxing with the champions and so forth. And hopefully that'll be the case. Like everybody in life, you have your ups and downs, but we've had a tough couple of years. But like I've told everybody from the beginning, and it just don't seem to register with some people, we have been building a TV channel. It's the only dedicated boxing TV channel in the world, not in Britain, in the world. We've taken a massive risk to do that, financial, in all shapes and forms. You know, putting our balls on the line to make this happen.
Your own as well, not just not other.
But my own, you know, it's my majority of mine. It going in there, my family money and everything going in there. We're the ones who give the guarantees, put the guarantees up, and we're nearly 2 years now. Despite people think we'd be all over in a month or a couple of months, we're now come up to nearly up to our second anniversary, and we're going to announce a fantastic deal that we touched on today with Bill Ayers from Rainham Steel, who's going to become a significant shareholder in the channel.
You've had Mayweather Cotto, you had Mayweather Guerrero, you now got Mayweather Alvarez, which is generating a lot of hype in America already. Just early prediction, which way are you going on that one?
Oh, Mayweather. I fancy Mayweather big time.
All right, thanks for your time, Frank.